Hi everyone, welcome back to our series. Hope you are doing good. This is Mahesh. In this video, we will look into Leetcode problem number 119, which is Pascal's Triangle 2. So basically this is somewhat same as the Pascal Triangle 1, which is Leetcode 118 problem. Basically there we generated the full Pascal triangle, but here they will give us the row index, and using that row index we need to generate the entire row. So the problem statement is pretty much straightforward. So there is a prerequisite here. I highly recommend you go back and watch that previous video and then come back here, because here I am going to explain only the optimal solution for this particular problem. Okay, so the brute better approach for this particular problem using team picking technique, you need to watch that video. I will leave the link in the description. With that, let us switch to our editor and let us try to understand this problem. So basically, since we already know the problem, here we try to generate the entire row here. Okay, so they will give us the row index. We already know if we have some row number, then we will have so many number of columns, correct, right? So if this is a row number which is a index, zero based index, which is given here 4, so it means it is actually the fifth row. So in that case we will have 5 values in this particular row, correct, right? So we have already seen how each cell is calculated using NCR formula, correct, right? And then we have improvised it. Then we finally formulated this formula, and we try to find each cell using a DP approach by keeping the previous value reference. Okay, so if you see, since we are considering row 4 here, row 4, it means there will be 5 elements in that particular row, correct, right? Because that is the fifth row. So I will take 5 elements. Now for me the first value will be 1. Okay, so I will put 1 here. Okay, for maybe I will write the indexes 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, now what I will do, so for the second number, which is this one, I will use this particular formula. So previous will be 1, correct, right? Into what is the row? Row number is basically the row index, which is 4, minus column is 1. 1 minus 1 will be 0. So 1 minus 1 will be 0 and divided by 1. So what I will get? I will get 4, correct, right? So this 4 I will place it here. Okay. Next I will move to this particular index. For that, what I will do, I will remove this part. So now my previous value will be this particular 4. So I will take 4. Then our row number is as usual 4 minus, then column number is 2 minus 1. So it will be 4 minus 2 minus 1, which is 4 minus 1. So we will get it as 3 divided by our column will be 2, correct, right? So now this becomes 4 into 3 divided by 2. 2 ones are 2 twos are, so 3 twos are 6. So we will get 6 here. So I'll place 6 and I will proceed with the next value. So for the next value, which is this one, row is still 4, but our column is 3. So now it will be previous value, which is 6 into our row is 4 minus our column is 3 minus 1 divided by 3. Okay, so now if you see, it becomes 3 ones are 3 twos are 2 into 4 minus 3 minus 1 will be 2. So 2 twos are 4. Okay, so I will place 4 and similarly I will get 1. So I will place 1 at the end. So I have also copied our previous method, generate row, which accepts the row index, and then we have taken a previous variable to store or to remember the previous value. Then we have taken an array to store that entire row. Then from I equal to 1 to until our row, what we did, we tried to use the formula what we discussed in our dry run, and we populated the value. So what is the time complexity? Basically what we are trying to do, so since we are generating one row and we are not using anything extra here except its previous value, so we iterate it over one full iteration, right? From 0 to n. Basically that n is our row value. That's why it is of order n. It is not order n square because we are not trying to generate the entire Pascal triangle. We are only trying to generate one row. Okay. And if you see the space complexity, we are using this extra array, correct, right? So which can be of order n. Okay. So this is the time and space complexity. With that, let us switch to Leetcode and execute this program. Now I will switch to Leetcode. So basically I will simply go to my previous submission and I will copy this generate row code. Okay, so this is the same code which we need to use here. So I will paste that here and I will make few modifications. So basically we will change this row to row index. So this row will also be row index, and instead of using previous, we will use the same array because the value is already calculated and kept, right? So I will use the, instead of previous value, I will simply say of I, basically column minus 1. Okay, so we don't need to update the previous value here. So with this modification, we are going to return the row. I will try to run it. So it got accepted and I will submit it. So this got submitted successfully. So this is the most optimal way. So that's why, I mean, if you have not understood this well, please go back and watch the previous video so that you will get the complete clarity. Hope you liked the video. If that is the case, please consider subscribing to my channel and also like the video, share this with your friends. And also if you have any queries or anything you want to add, you please add it as a comment. Thanks for watching the video.